What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video preview. Today, we're going to take a look at Thor Deluxe version from the movie Thor Love and Thunder. And you can pre-order this when it's available at BigBadToyStore.com. I'll put the link down below. So if you are holding on for a Thor, because the last two Thors that we had is, not the traditional Thor that we normally expect. I mean, I've been collecting for a while, so I've had my chances of owning the, quote unquote traditional Thor. But the two previous ones are Infinity War, which he does have a short hair, and the Endgame, where he gained a little bit of weight on that one. So it's those Thor are pretty scene specific, right? Like they are specific to a movie. But if you are looking for a Thor that would represent your collection, that is a more, classic look, then this might be your chance. If you've been collecting since 2015-16, then you've had a chance to get Age of Ultron or the old Thor, I think Thor 2, where back then the sleeveless version was a thing, but now it's like all over the place. It's kind of more, I kind of like the sleeved version now, but luckily, if you buy this version, the deluxe at least, you get both. Now the difference is this is more covered in gold than in silver from the previous Thors that we do have. I do like the color scheme though, not gonna lie. Even on the trailer, obviously I haven't seen the movie yet. In the trailers, it does look like it pops. It does. Obviously it's Thor. You pretty much don't get any articulation on the waist since the body, the torso area is plastic. I mean, that's always been the case with Thor. But you can see him on some poses, specifically the one that we just saw. Like his legs are a little bit more open. Hopefully they got rid of that, like the ankle extenders, the one that he does have, because that's really annoying. He does have this mask that is different from the other Thor. The first Thor, the one that doesn't look like him, the one that looks like kind of like Ryan Gosling, that's the only one who does have the helmet. Now that is more of a traditional Thor, with the helmet, wings, and all that stuff. This one, not quite. I did not read the description, but so let me know in the comments. It looks like the cape is wired, or maybe they're just fooling us here. I'm not sure, but it does look like that's the case. He does have Mjolnir. Did he have Mjolnir? I think I saw him earlier with that, and Stormbreaker here. Don't use Photoshop in here. Hot Toys, yeah, you already like put effects on it. We know that exists. Here you go, and then the flight stand that he does have. From the looks of it, it looks like, well, yeah, split cut boots. Hopefully the pants can move around. Okay, I will take it back. It doesn't look like it's wired because the way it flows, it just looks like it's soft, and it's probably some magic that they're working on there. It does look nice. It does have this Play Arts Kai look into it, that kind of look. So if you're into that, I don't know, it just gives me that vibe, especially when he does have the mask. Without, it looks great. I mean, it still looks good with a mask, right? It's nicer to have it than not. On the deluxe version, especially if you're gonna get those arms, the swap out arms that we've seen on an Infinity War, and I'm glad it carried over here. It looks good. Like if you were like I said, if you're holding for a Thor, the head sculpt look is it's different, obviously, from Infinity War. It does resemble Thor more. The hair is a bit different. It looks like it's more forgiving. Although I would say the Endgame version, even though it's longer, on the front, it's soft. It's soft rubber / plastic that he can move his head around. See, this pose right here gives me some hope that maybe this is the Thor that is somewhat poseable. because the Endgame one and the other one are both just stiff. This is basically the pose that you could pull off. The eyes, this one is just, I don't know. Hopefully you can remove that effects on his eyes, because it's kind of, you know, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. If it's permanent, it does look like it though. From all the pictures that we've seen, it does have that thunder effect, which is okay. I would never had any problems with those, but you know, hopefully it's removable. But it doesn't look like it. Luminous effect on his eyes. It has additional accessory. Is that Mjolnir? I don't know. Like the broken one. But the luminous effect, they gotta get rid of that, because that is pretty pointless unless you're gonna blast a UV light in his face. You won't even feel that, and even if you did, his face is gonna turn into purple. Do you really want that? So unless it's like LED lights, don't even bother, Hot Toys. I don't think anyone really uses that. And for photography, they would just Photoshop the heck out of it. For an actual display, unless you have a luminous, you know, like a black light, which no one does. It's pointless. I do like the golden arms though. It does pop on the shelf. Overall, I think it looks good. I can't say I can't wait to watch the movie. I'm not excited for the movie, but I'm gonna watch it anyway. It's Thor, you know, one of the pillars of Avengers, but they're moving into a different phase now, so I don't know exactly where this is headed, but it looks like a fun movie. As far as the figure, it looks like a great figure, but I think, me personally, I kind of made an alliance with myself now, like a pact, that I would stop at Endgame, you know, unless the next phase really, you know, just blows me away, which it doesn't seem like that's the case. I did recently bought the Endgame Thor. Decent figure, honestly, but kind of want to get all the Endgame figures. And I'm getting closer and closer to that. So this one itself, it does look good. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this. Is this something you're gonna get as your, you know, like ultimate Thor, or are you happy and content with what you have? If you already have one, let's say if you have Infinity War or the Endgame one. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. And I'll see you guys in the next video.